Only doing power rankings today. Check out the trophy that you can't see. Yeah. All right, guys. Number 1, Beasley. 9-2. Doing it. Mari Cooper had his little breakout. Thank you, Chris. Actually, thank you, Raiders, for trading him away. D-Hop. Galladay. Rock solid. Ertz. Kelsey. Best tight end duo on one team maybe ever. Now a running back, however, Beasley might run into some trouble. Gordon is a no-brainer stud. However, that questionable tag is hanging around. Knee, hamstring, he's going to play today. Going to put himself up there for risk, man. Tevin Coleman just ran for 6 total yards in a whole game. Not good. Carry-on, out with the knee issue. Cohen, up and down, quarterback issues. Question marks. Only time will tell, my friend. Lucky for Bees, he's locked down a first-round bye. Nice work. Number 2, Janky Dudes. Starting to slide. Yes. I beat him. Ain't no thing. He's falling off. I don't see him missing out on that first-round bye, though. That's why you still get the number 2. Although he's making a run for it, he only needs 1 win out of these next 2 to lock in that bye. Nick still has a very balanced squad, but the playoff rounds get a little tricky with KC, that's Pat Mahomes and Kareem Hunt, matchups against Baltimore, week 14, Chargers, 15, Seattle, at Seattle, 16. Could be tough, man. Number 3, it's close, between Chrissy the Fishy and yours truly. On paper, I like my squad, of course. But after further review, Chris has the matchup schedule edge. And it's not even close. Carolina, Denver, and Pittsburgh all have dream matchups. Nick Chubb is locked in as an RB1 with fresh legs, not only as a rookie, but with Hyde carrying the load the first half of the season. Saquon is matchup proof. There was ever a year for the Fish to get a ring. This year is it. Number 4. I need some more hate, guys. Come on. It's me. It's the secret to my success. Feed me. Feed my boy Zeke. Come on, bitches. I might have blundered my way out of a first-round bye with the James Conner trade, but don't sleep on D-Ski. If the Jags don't shut down Fournette and somehow get a few wins, I might even come up on that trade. My squad is still deep, kids. And if I can avoid another miracle comeback from Sanity D-Wayne, I'll be back in the playoffs. No surprise there. Number 5, Trouble T needs a win this week. Bad. He's going to have to do it without his best player because Gurley's on a bye. Injuries are really hurting his top players with A.J. Green and Gronk dealing with multi-week absences. This receiving core has to drive Trouble T mad. Between QT, Valdez-Scantling, Shepard, and Ridley, choosing who to start each week is definitely a riddle. If a couple of these guys can break out, this squad can make a serious run behind the Gurley show. And maybe Tom Brady. Number 6 and 7. Who's going to get that last playoff spot? It's going to be close. Basically, I have a tie here. Trouble T and me are still on the block. But Sanity pulled out that miracle comeback. But half of his starting squad is a shit show. Sorry, bud, but you didn't have the depth, and now it's pain. Nick's team has a better chance of making a serious run with a slightly deeper squad. But if Jordan Howard is posting 2.5 measly points, who else do you turn to? Frank Gore? Has there ever been a fantasy team that has had 53-year-old fucking Frank Gore lead them to a title? Never. But then again, you never know. Then we have 3 official members of the 2018 OGs and TDs Toilet Bowl. First year member, Andrew's team is in. Where did we go wrong? For starters, you didn't even give your team name a real identity. Come on, bro. You don't gotta be that creative to come up with something better than Yahoo's default. Andrew's team. I'll just give you one. Andrew, no lucks. We'll give you no lucks this year. Looking at this squad, you have a strong run at the toilet bowl left in you. Cook fucked you. But he's finally back. Ingram isn't what he was last year. But he's got a solid role on a great offense. Antonio Brown and Keenan Allen are both elite fantasy producers. Kittle's the 3rd best tight end in a shitstorm of a year for tight ends. How is this team not in contention? Well, there might have been some answers on that waiver wire. Come on, no lucks. You have your entire waiver wire budget left. Step it up, fella. Sour Diesel made a nice comeback run, but too little too late. David Johnson has turned out to be solid, but a mediocre start combined with the tragedies of Devontae Freeman, Kenyon Drake, Jamal Williams, dug you too big of a hole to climb out of. Looking at your squad, pretty solid. I had to look a little deeper. I see a week 7 loss to Sanity by 18 points and a defense score of 32 for Dwayne and 4 for Sour Diesel. That seems rather harsh to give up 28 points on defense. Even worse to me is the week 11 loss by 15 points to Yabba Dabba Roo. You have Baltimore defense versus the fucking Bengals and can only pull out 2 points to Beasley's 15 with Washington defense versus Houston. So random. I want to revisit our defensive scoring a bit this offseason. It's going to be random sometimes, no doubt. But we don't want too big of swings to be decided by defense. Another way to diminish the defensive swings is to add another flex spot or super flex. That gives defensive points a smaller percentage of the overall pie. Last, and definitely least, we have Chad Taylor. Clap back to the toilet bowl, buddy. AKA Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in your hunt. I'm curious how Shelly feels about your fantasy name. Probably not jumping for joy over that one. You don't even have the dude on your fantasy team. Alrighty then. 2018 fantasy turned into a nightmare for Abe. Strolling out the gates turned into an 8-game losing streak. Now that is hard to do. Maybe it's time to clap back to auto draft. Oh, never gonna live that down. Here's what you can do. Instead of crying about 2018's debacle of a showing in OGs and TDs, grab a fishing pole, go to the toilet bowl, and maybe you'll meet up with Charles Barkley and Kenny Smith. On the real though, way to keep building your squad. That's how it should be done. Going into the toilet bowl ready to win some money back. Good luck, OGs. Yeah.